afternoon, good evening, whatever it might be for you. 1 week off. Okay, the microphone's a little loud. Let me just turn that down. The music's alright. Welcome to the last flight out of Mexico. Make it sound like it's the actual last flight available. No, just we'll be leaving Mexico this flight. There we go, got a bunch of people. Hello everybody, welcome. Michael's the first one here to say hello. You go back up to the list. Welcome back, thank you Michael. JM, Sunday flying, hey? Yes, well, yeah it is actually, yeah, no, just worked it out, it is Sunday. I don't even know what day it is. Michael has said hello to practically everybody before they've arrived, probably because they're regulars, but yep. Timothy, a good day to fly some kilometers. Yeah, that's what he meant. Yep, absolutely. Mr. TPHI, hello. Centerline King, what up all? Welcome Centerline King. Colin Fox has started a new channel, just resub, thank you for the subscription. Why a new channel? What happened to the last one? Something go wrong or decided different information, different stuff? Blowheeg, good morning. Visualize, hello. Make sure I'm not missing anybody else in there. Colonel Indiana Lynx, hola, ¿cómo estás? This is 2024, but Brett does stream 2020 if you want to join in. Yes, sorry, Confox, haven't been in the simulator for a while, had other games to play, might reinstall 2020 at some point. Yeah, so I may jump into 2020 tomorrow to compare the Lancaster in 2020 to 2024 version, since it's 2020 native. But that's tomorrow's stream. 1 hour later tomorrow. You stuff. I'm stuffed full of pinatas. James getting in right now. Okay, very good. Mr. TPHI, hello. Jared, Sim Crash to Desktop will be there too. Okay, welcome back, says Big Al. G'day, Big Al, mate. Thank you. I am Jake with my new username. Okay, welcome in, Jake. Blowheeg. Jake's trying to put in the blowheeg. It doesn't work for the first 5 minutes, I've noticed. The bot just doesn't seem to play any sounds for the first 5 minutes. Hello mates, happy flight, says Upside Down Icarus. G'day mate. Thought you had a washing machine on. Oh, the sound we have down here. Yeah, pretty much. That would be that one there. He's doing a load. American Embassy of London. They're doing a load at the moment. Anybody know how I can get the... It's not there, it's here. Okay, door handle. Thank you. But if we want to shut them up, there we go. And we might actually pause this music. Just hold on there, music. I'm going to get rid of this bar because I'm not into the bracing tube. It's only useful if we crash, and I'm never going to crash or run out of fuel, am I? Yeah. Talking about fuel, I did fuel it up in the system prior, but sometimes, you know, you load in and it's all gone. So fuel is at 99%. Okay, I didn't load it up completely then. Alright. Robert, hello. Hello all. Hope everyone is well. Yep. Mr. TPHI, I think he's talking about his car. Most cars enjoy a cooler temperature. Isn't that get more oxygen? They don't like the hot air, but yes. Alright. I don't need...
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Blowheed.
Wow, it actually caught up. Thank you. There you go, Blowheed. Alright, let's get this thing going. So we want both of those. I'm going to take this out of the way for a moment. Mixture is in, propeller is in, parking brake, landing gear don't touch. Alright, oh, it's been a long time since I've done this. Fuel selector, ooh, okay, so this has got left upper, left lower, right upper. Is that center? Alright, let's try the left there, and main. Sheesh, I don't know which one that's going to come out of. Alright, we need the master switch on. Beacon. I am going to need my gens on. Alternator, gen, okay, I'll take that. We'll do some priming. I think we actually got it. I wasn't sure that was going to work, although it may not stay because I didn't do the fuel pump. Hang on. A little bit of throttle. Ooh, we did a non-fuel pump start. Okay, look at this thing rocking away. Considering this is a 2020 plane. Oh yeah, clear prop. Oh, too late now. A super yacht in the market store. Yeah, okay. Never got much into those. Alright, what else do we need? Nav lights. No, don't need dome. We'll see how we go with heat and stuff. Sorry, with the daylight. Alright. We good? Fuel's on. Okay. Let's give this a taxi. This is the hardest part. Can actually see out the corner. No. Alright, a quick turn around and sneeze with the microphone muted. Clam jammer, Timothy. I think I might fly the 337 next week. I was actually thinking that before. Who's nosed over there? Jake? I think Jake put his nose down in the dirt. Maybe put his brakes on too much. Alright, anybody got a flag? Alright. Brakes, thank you. And let's turn the sound back up. Well, it is very quiet. You guys are all down there, so I'm guessing that's... Oh, it's a bit of a crosswind. It's a nice long runway. I'm just going to turn right and take off. Go to the YouTube video on it, but blue. And it's actually cool on it, but blue. What? It's actually cool. Has nav. It takes a cruise around the Bahamas. Actually really nice. I'll buy blue. Let's give this a run. Tail up, please. Oh, that's what I was waiting for. A kick. Oh, man. Crosswind, is it? Alright, let's just take off. Oh, there is a bit of a crosswind. Jake, mate, watch out for that torque steer. Try it again. We won't be going very fast. It looks like you've got a fast plane. Alright, I'm going to take the coastline. Yeah, I think it's down this way. Yeah, let's run down the beach. Alright, we are up. Get back to comments. Engines don't like hot. Yeah, yep, got that. Check it out. Colin Fox says, because I haven't been on the flight sim for a while, anything new? Yes, the Avro Lancaster, the aircraft that I like the most, has been released.
I am Cornholio. Whoa, that was cool. I need TV for my bunghole. Come out with your pants down.
Oh my god, that scared the living daylights out of me. I'm like, what the heck's that? Thank you very much, Mr. Visualize. Jake sighs. Yeah, you got to watch for those talks. I mean, I already had hard enough trouble trying to take off there too. The thing was going sideways. I think that might have been that slight crosswind that was there. Alright, so we should actually drop this manifold pressure down to there. Drop pitch, you're going to have to come back just a fraction. And let's run down the beach. I'm going to run down the coastline. There's no autopilot on this particular aircraft, not even a level hold, which is a bit of a shame. Do need to find out where the fuel tank gauge is. Which one's fuel? 23.7. It looks like an electric one. Oh, that'd be cool. Alright. No, that's my fuel flow per hour. Okay. Not really actually very high, so it's not like I can use mixture. Actually bring the mixture back and it's going up. No, there we go, it's going down. Alright. Alright. Go for a nice low beach flight. Visualize has got the idea. Let's see what we can find down here. So I think I'm on live weather, live time as well. And we're going to try and have a look. Ooh, let's just have a start of doing that. Yeah, live time, live weather. It's nice here. Is that the livery you're in, Visualize? Are you actually in that yellow and blue one? Because if so, yay for model matching. Kansas City, hello. Ooh, I saw somebody in a flying iron P38 back there. Wonder what Mr. TPHI is in. Could he be in a twin nav? That would be too stereotypical. Alright, so what's our speed at the moment? Not much. 150 mile an hour. That's about all we're going to get at the moment. No, there we go, 160. Must be the wind. Visualize in oh, he is in the blue and yellow. Yeah, good. So it actually shows up. Awesome. Alright, hands off, and that is, okay, there's a little bit of a drift to the left. That's actually quite stable aircraft. Line that up, hands off. That's so you can't even tell if I've got my hands up in the air, but I do. Should probably get the camera working again. Mr. TPHI is like, no, not me. Let's actually have a look and see what it comes up as when we point towards him. Oh look, it's a TNAV. There we go, Kansas City, P51, nice. Alright, who's picked up the Lancaster? Put in an L for Lancaster if you have. Probably should just say a, put in a me if you have. Also in the same question, who still has Flight Sim 2020 installed? Alright, Visualize has got it. I'm doing a first view live stream tomorrow on it. Here comes Jake. He's in a P51 as well. Very good. I have it installed for you in case I do a 2020 flight. Yeah, see, Lancaster is 2020 native, and I believe the sounds are better controlled in 2020. So 2020 on Xbox only, yeah. So we might give it a try tomorrow when I go and fly. I'll start in 24, and then I'll probably go back to 2020 for a short part of the flight, or near the end, just to test it. But yeah. Steve says, still 2020, desperately want to try 24, but I'm still worried it's not ready to play career yet. The career, in my opinion, is broken. I keep hearing stuff, and or repetitive. I don't know if Sim Update 2 mucked that up. We've got some sort of animal there. Cattle. I don't know what it was. I'm not going to stop and have a look. But I don't know if it's because some people have actually done the career quite a lot and they had no problem. But that might have been prior to an update. That being said, I was in setting up this last night and the Avro Lancaster stream, and when I exited the sim, I looked on Steam because I use it through the Steam version, and it's asking me to review 2024. Do you recommend this? And I started thinking about it, going, yeah. And if I was going to write something, which I haven't yet, is that it had a rocky start, 2024 sim that is, for many people. Not me though. I had no problem with it. I don't know why. I don't know why mine was different. Probably because I got a different system. Got a decent graphics card, and I hadn't updated to the latest driver as well. So I think that had something to do with it. What is Icarus and Mrs. TPHI in? Are you in like Smog Tundra? Why is it coming up with no... Oh well. Some work, some don't. But yeah, so there you go. Even Visualize saying that the career works pretty well. Thank you, Michael. Welcome back. Yeah. How are you doing, Michael? Sailboat over here. So yeah, my thought is that the sim has actually worked from day one for me, except for the very initial load and downloading issue that some people had because everybody wanted to jump on straight away. I've actually had very little issue with it. Alright, which one's our fuel? amps. That's flow per hour. We're at 25 per hour. We're going to use up a lot of fuel at this stage. I don't think that's our fuel down there. Where is our actual fuel gauge? Or is it? It's not up and over. Oh, there we go. There's a Jared's flying in front of his aircraft. I'm not 100% sure on which one's the fuel gauge or whether it's done by time. No, looking at those gauges, I'm like, I can't work out which one actually has the fuel gauge. Huh. Not one of those ones that's up on the wing, is it? No. I don't know. I got a light for it, so I guess we'll just do some swaps when the light goes off, eh? Although, we may swap balance around from left to right. We are running on main fuel tank. Oi, he's doing pew-pews. Oh, visualize these. Oh, he's in behind Icarus and misses at GPHI. It's actually a pretty cool shot. Wait, am I last? Oh no. Oh, Jake's in a Thunderbolt now. Yep. Good time to play that sound just as the A10 flies by, strafing us all. Thank you, Mr. TPHI. Kansas City's P51 looks like he's struggling to go so slow. I probably could push this faster, but it will push the manifold pressure up. Although I don't think I've got that damage on. But look at that fuel flow. That's going to suck out the fuel more. I'm doing well, thanks, Michael. No, that's all right. A10 works, Jake, mate. He came through and Mr. TPHI put the music down, the sound file down right at the right time. Oh yeah, there you go. Kansas City's running with flaps all the way down, just to go slow enough. Wait, where is it? There. Been for a morning walk? Nice. I heard it was cold at your place. So getting back to Steve, yeah. If you've got Steve Anderson though about his 2024 hesitation, if you have access to a Game Pass, as in you've got Xbox Game Pass for PC, or you're interested in getting it just for a trial, you can get 24 standard version in there for free, or sorry, included, not for free, included. I'd be trying it out, give it a test, and if you're happy with it, then potentially go and look at whether you want to buy it. And you don't have to keep the Game Pass for it. It's not a requirement. Unless you want to play multiplayer on Xbox, I would imagine. You get RoboCop, Tony Hawk 3 and 4 also. Oh, if you've got Game Pass. I'm going to be going back to a couple of older games soon. Some that I actually used to stream. Aren't you flying tomorrow morning? Is that on the marketplace? Ooh. I would have to say no. It's only just come out of their website. It is on Just Flight, and you probably can get it at a couple other different places, but I don't think it's in the marketplace yet. Someone else can confirm that for me. If they want to fly it in 2024, they're best buying it elsewhere, Michael, so that they can bring it over. You can type it in there, Jake, if you want to. Where are these people going? Oh, that's our takeoff area. Let's fix that up. Ah, jagged coastline here, isn't it? There's Mr. Big Owl. He's waiting for us in a, looks like a Hughes 500. OH6A. He's in a little bird. Yeah, not sure it's marketplace. Yeah, I don't think it's making it. I don't think it's made it to the marketplace yet, Michael. But if he wants to be able to take it and put it into 24 himself, he'll need to buy it externally. It may take time for it to actually show up as compatible in 2024 sim. Interesting coastline, this one. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. I want to be quiet now anyway. Running this a little bit higher. Try and get a bit more speed out of it. There we go. What are we getting now? 180 mile an hour. It's not that fast, really. For a plane like this, it is. Still can't find that fuel gauge. There's a fuel thing over the side there that's just below 15, in between 15 and 10. I don't know if that's, it shouldn't be my fuel. I put in 99%. Let's have a look at this thing. See where we're draining it out of. Center tank, okay. So we are actually running the center. 19 what? 19 gallons? Did you have a nice holiday? I did. It was very, very nice to get away. It was pretty cold. We got there was snow. Hang on, it's just an airport. We already got to the first airport. That's where everybody's going, isn't it? and I'm missing it. Yep. Alright, we're going to do a touch and go. Because we can. Getting a bit foggy down here now. Is that if you're on the top or far right? The temperature one? There is one there that's not moving. Maybe that's my fuel, but I think that's my fuel pressure. Pounds, yeah, LBS, oil and fuel. So when I back off, will that change? No. That's why I'm confused. Maybe it is. How much is in it? Which one is it reading? Which tank? Don't know. Hey, Angel 15, mate. I'll keep an eye on it, visualize. I think he's referring to this one here, which is sitting at, well, I don't know why it's sitting there and not all the way up when I started full. It's not moved since I took off. So I'm still not sure which one's got my fuel. The one above that's actually temperature, which I'm trying to monitor. Looks like we're in optimal there anyway. See, this one here is not moving much. That's a range of where you want to be. What's that for? Fuel pressure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Mr. TBHO says, I have not hooked up my Toby yet because with the release of the Sim Update 3 is going to be native. So I'm going to wait. That way I don't have to download other programs and stuff. It is native already. What are you talking about? It's already in there. It's already native. If you want extra adjustments, is why you get the other program, which is why I grabbed my other program one. But it's native in there already. Alright, I'm going to do a touch and go. Wow, look at the heat blur on the windscreen. That might be a little low. Yeah, that was a little dangerous. A little bit of a stupid move. Is that animals on the side there? Or rocks? I don't know. Rocks, I think. Alright, transfer the weight. Oh, it bounces a bit. Turn off the taxiway. Look at you guys waiting for me. Alright, going to grab a little more altitude this time. Music's gone up. lost mouse control, have I? Yeah, I have. Oh, I love that. Does anybody else get that when flying the sim? That the mouse just stops responding momentarily? Or is that just me? No, got it now. Huh. Early Robin's there. Hello, Early Robin. Alright, let's check out our flight plan. How's the helicopter going there, Big Al? I obviously don't have it at the moment, though. Jared gets the mouse disappearing as well. Yeah. Alright, what direction should we be going? I reckon we'll just stay along the coastline here. I like how the hills are there, rolling all different shades. I also need to retrim my aircraft. There we go. A little more level flight. What are we at? 2,500? Let's actually try and level it out there. So just doing some manual trim since there's no autopilot that I've been able to find. Slight climb. Alright, hang on. That works. Centerline, hello. My issue is the mouse cursor stuttering in VR. And it's always random, says Jared. Yeah, mine is too. It just disappears. But it's mostly in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Might have done it in 2020 as well. I don't know. But no, mostly 24. It just disappears. Like I can't move it. Nothing will happen. It's like, wait, what happened? Why it turn? And then sometimes if I'll just wait, it will come back. Or sometimes I manually turn it off with the USB and then turn it back on, thinking that the USB is the issue. Go the other way. Thank you. Wow, I just turned my fuel off. Like a total noob. Turned it the wrong way. So I'm going to the lower valve. Lower valve is currently on left. I'm going to run through the left for a little while. How far is the next jaunt? It is... No, further up. There we go. 125 nautical miles to MMJX, which means we're still in Mexico. And then we're going to San Jose. MGSJ. San Jose, very common Spanish town name. Heli's good. Where is show name tags? Heli is good. Where is show name? Have a new AVA base as well. Man has upgraded the water. Oh, right, yeah, nice. Can't stand the size of the mouse cursor in 24. Yeah, it's a little large, isn't it? What I don't like is I'm using Xbox controller sometimes just for the views, but I turn around and all of a sudden it starts highlighting. Okay, it's not going to do it now. Yeah, there. Things highlight blue. Okay, what happened? How am I doing 205? How am I doing 205 mile an hour? Are we running a tailwind? Or was it because I've just... Oh, because I got it full? I got it full. That's why. Manifold pressure is up. Do you know what? If it's not going to blow and temperatures are not running too high, let's keep it there. Oh, now we're bragging. Yeah, good on you. Now you're bragging. He's just bragging. Because mine's only on a 50 inch and yours is on a 65 inch, I'm sure. Hey Hulk, how you going? I don't know about the size of the mouse cursor. There's probably options to enlarge it or make it smaller. Probably options in like here somewhere, settings, tablet size. Maybe, I don't know. Oops. Maybe in the sim options. Same place you can turn those things on for the screen to tell you how fast you're going, or like your instrument stuff. I actually turn all those off. That's actually a pretty cool shot. Look at all the mountains just all in their layers. I turned off, yeah, it looks like I'm alone. Turn off the name tags. So we're going to have this mountain range running down the left side of the, pretty much this whole part of this flight here, I think. Let's have a look. Let's go back to Flight Planner. Oh, it's a bit there, but when we get around to here, there's also another run of hills and mountains all the way down. So yeah, that's probably a fairly common coastal thing though. I'm on Xbox, and my sim multiplayer options are grayed out. Won't allow me to show multiplayer traffic. Any ideas? Oh, because you put traffic.any ideas. No space, it thinks you put a website traffic.any. But I think everybody might have seen that comment. I don't know. I know I can. Restarting the Xbox, I'm guessing. Check that it's on the network. I don't know. Anybody got any other ideas how to try and get the thing on? The Xbox on? Is anybody else on Xbox at the moment? Is it actually down by any chance? Oh yeah, do you have an Xbox Live account? Obviously you've got to have that to multiplayer. Did it expire overnight? Did it go, you know, sorry, no longer registered? Hang on, we're still climbing, aren't we? I still can't work out where my fuel is, which is not good. Is there a floor mount thing? Hang on, let's put this back on. Mr. TBHO says, Hulk, try logging completely out of Xbox account, shut down your Xbox, and try pulling the plug out of the back for a few minutes, plug it back in or re-log into your account and see if that helps. What airport is the bio break? Whatever the next one is. We'll do a full stop landing. So the last airport in Mexico, and I actually had to go beyond where we were planning on landing last week, which was MXTH, and I had to go up to the Llano Grande Airport to make sure it would show up in the flight planner, and I think it's still mucked it up. But anyway, we're going to head out over to, is it Llano? Double L? Like if you've got pollo, which is P-O-double-L-O, chicken, pollo, it's a double L, the Y sound, is that your Llano Grande Airport? I don't know. Hey, that guy missed the flight? No, you haven't. Still going. Hello, that guy. No, we're doing good. We're still in Mexico. A little hut down there. Man, I can hear that wind. It's like I've got a window open or something. Make sure it's all the way up. I like this aircraft. This is pretty cool. We are using the fuel up now. How did Jared overtake me so fast? Well, Jared's not in the same aircraft, is he? No, he's in an A10 now. He's going for the pew-pews. It's a nice environment here. Where are we? We are in Mexico. We are probably the closest airport for you would be MM57. Yeah, MM57. Or getting behind where we just went past. That's in the flight plane. Put an exclamation mark flight plane. Actually, you probably want to be in, yeah, MM57. And we are heading to... Should just do this. MMJX. What do you reckon this is down here? Below. Whoa, hang on, look at the crosswind. Just moving my aircraft around. What do you reckon this is down here? Besides a whole bunch of holes in the ground. Some sort of... I mean, I'd almost say it's a orchard. Maybe limes. Or the tequila. A little bit of extra lime you've got to have with the drink, apparently. Send friend request, I'll find you all. Friend request, how do you get that in 2024 sim? I know how to do it in 2020. I can just go up and go boom. Don't know about 2024 how to get to the friend request thing, so you'd have to wait till after, or jump in at MM57. Right, it's a Mississippi. How do you accept it? You have to press it like escape or something and it comes up in the menu? I don't know. Nice environment here. Oh, does it pop up on top of the screen somewhere? Or do you have to actually go out? Or did it come up on your phone? Ooh, Visualize is flying very fast there. I think he was doing a little bit of catch up. Not that he got caught on camera or anything. It's not like it was live on stream. Loving the mountains here. This looks great. I think when we get to the break BioBreak Airport. It's in the next airport and land and do a full stop. I may drop the time back 1 hour because I don't want to fly in the dark. Thanks, Jake. I don't see anything pop up, so you'll have to wait till I get out. It's alright, you weren't caught live on stream. I would never do that. I don't look around my aircraft all the time at other people to see what they're doing. Catch them live, either crashing or flipping it over. Popped on my screen. I paused and went to accept that. Thanks, Jared. Holy schmoly, that sounds awesome. But yeah, I heard you coming a mile back or two. No sonic boom though, which is both good and a shame. Did sound great. Tornado. Jake's plane's gone to an airliner now. I wonder what he changed to. Probably the B2 again, is it? Yeah, B2. I don't know whether I'll buy that. Maybe I'll do the model matching program so it at least shows up the freeware B2, although I don't even have that installed. I would have to install it. Hey Big Al, how fast does the Hughes 500 fly? Can you do 200 mile an hour? Can't see anyone? That guy? Still not in multiplayer? Make sure you're on West USA. Here, let me put a few things in. Hey, butt dog. $100 at minimum. 100 knots, 100 mile an hour. So that guy, make sure you're on West USA server as well. If you're going to be able to find me. Oh, Xbox controller keeps vibrating every time I move stuff. Alright, so this will end up going out over the water. May still hug some of that coastline just because it looks good. Oh yeah, I do need to check what the fuel usage on the left is. So that's my carburetor heat. Let's go over here. See, that gauge hasn't moved at all when I'm flying like this. Fuel pressure is fine. That's carburetor heat. Suction, amps, CHT? CHT. carburetor heat transfer up, I don't know. But I don't see a fuel gauge in this, which really does worry me, considering I am absolutely awesome at fuel management. Somebody's aircraft's coming nearby. That would be Jared's about to fly past me again. You can tell because the inside sound picks it up like a vacuum cleaner. Yep, sounds cool. Except that tiny little thing from inside that Tornado has with their file sounds like you're running a vacuum cleaner on the inside. So left auxiliary is down to 8. Right. 7. What we might do is we might actually go to the right auxiliary. Make sure we do this not an off. There, right auxiliary now. Leave 7 in there as a bit of a reserve, and we'll see how that goes. If they had fixed that, had an update. Oh, did it? Where did I get my Tornado from? It had an update. I might have to actually look for an update then. I've got a bunch of aircraft I did download and still haven't installed the updates because, you know, busy went away. Coffee time, carrot cake. Oh man, I'll have some. Hitting the water doesn't help. No, Big Al. 150 red line and you hit the water. Yeah, no, that'll kind of muck it up. Hock says no good. It's been like a few days. My Game Pass is good and my server and online settings look right. Maybe it's an Xbox bug. Is there a way of, what's the word, checking the integrity of the files? Can you run like a program with Xbox to verify files installed properly? I mean, if the internet's really good, uninstall and reinstall, but that's like drastic measures. Also, are you in, oh, there's Angel 15, are you in Sim Update 3 beta? Or did you do any of the betas? Because if you, once you're in, you need to actually physically exit, because it'll automatically put you in the next one, which means you won't see other people unless they're in it as well. Best sounding jet fighter was a Vulcan. Oh, it's not a fighter. Bomber. Absolutely sounds awesome. Tornado though does sound awesome as well. I've heard tornadoes in real life. Man, they like thunder. Not like the Tornado wind, but the actual aircraft at an air show. They're really loud. That and the Harrier. The Harrier was really loud too. Or maybe it's loud because it was just trying to hover and land at the airport, which means it's not like flying in and then slowing down. It's like full on making a racket while it comes down. No beta that I know of. Yep, okay. Mr. TPHO says nope. Nope, what? There's no way of checking the integrity of your files. Oh, that sucks. It's probably not for PC either. Although there isn't a Steam for different games, but I don't know if it actually works for Microsoft Flight Sim. A decent break wall there. Shipping. Tanker products, I don't see the tanker. It's a shame, it hasn't loaded in. Yes, I have the Typhoon. Of course I have the Typhoon. The only thing I don't have, as far as the military planes that have come out over the times, was actually a lot of the Aeroplane Heaven stuff. People were telling me that it was a little bit like, you may not enjoy it, so I didn't get some of them. Like the P-51, and I think they actually have a Zero as well. The A6, A65M, M5, what it is. Mitsubishi Zero. Oh, Jared, you got the Typhoon. Read the comments, Brett. Wasn't even talking to me. Hello, there we go. The Fury. Tell you what, for a freeware aircraft, that Fury is awesome. Hang on, I seem to have a crosswind. That's flying straight, or trying to fly straight. You got the 2020 version of the Eurofighter Typhoon. Yeah, I got two of those. You can put them in 2024, or if you bought it in the marketplace, you can bring some of them over. You've got to enable them. Wow, we definitely have a crosswind now. Mr. Longnuts is the only one actually flying the flight plan. He's probably put it on autopilot and gone and stepped away for a moment. Okay, I'll be mute there while I had a quick cough and forgot to unmute it. Fury is definitely nice. You can shut your mouth, it's currently down along us. Am I wrong? I shall close. Somebody's. Yeah, I can hear the thunder again. Glad I got brake turbines turned off. You might be getting something to eat. Yeah, no, that's what I guessed. Because he said, yeah, that's right. He wanted to know where the bio airport was. So he could just point towards it and quickly go and grab something. Jack says, good to know Brett also has a Eurofighter Typhoon too. Yeah, I got it. Oh, you're going to be able to pull up there? Just, wow, good on you. Oh, you're going outside then. Alright, cool. Not picking on you. He's the only one actually following the flight plan. I don't think Big Al's keeping up very well there. You need to put it on that fast forward button that everybody seems to be able to do. Which makes them go turbo mode. Like I says, the SES gaming people is that told me how to fix ETS. What was ATS was the problem? I need your help, Brad. I need to talk to you person to person for your help. Alright, well, I have to work out when to do that. You mean ATS? Not ETS. I didn't think ETS was a problem. Are we doing you crazy? Who's doing who what crazy? I really reckon farming along here doesn't actually look like there's terribly much going on. They've got lots of square roads, which makes me think that there should be some sort of farming along this peninsula. But not overly well modelled. I'm halfway through some of the learning stuff on ATS. Hey, Mr. TPHI. Well, I'm going to be back on Tuesday in ATS. I may or may not have downloaded ATS. Woohoo! Woot woot! I'm actually going to do it 4 days a week coming up, but the problem is it may be when you guys are meant to be sleeping. I was thinking about doing it in the afternoons. But I'll tell you what, if you guys are going to join, maybe I'll pop in some more morning stuff for it. Oh, I tried to win Mrs. TPHI a copy of Dinkum the other day. I entered a draw, even though I own it. I entered a draw, and the plan was to actually hopefully win you a copy and then just send you the code. The amount of settings for the game is unreal. It is, isn't it? Yeah, if you don't change too much of the keyboard options, default wise, when someone asks you, oh, how do I wind down my windows, or how do I drop the air suspension, we can tell you what key to press. But if you start modifying them all, also if you get a tablet like I do and you've modified all those buttons, you have to re-customize the tablet to choose what to do to put those in down. Yeah. What? Yeah, I didn't win Dinkum, so yeah. But Sue Lee's like, because she's the one who won it, and she was giving it away on my brother's stream. Because she actually won it on the official Dinkum marathon that was run last week. 48-hour of third birthday Dinkum. They gave away merch and free copies and stuff. Sue Lee won one, and then ended up giving it away on my brother's stream. And she's like, I should have given it to Mrs. TPHI. I'm like, yeah, that's right. She'd have run around with a little pink hairdo and pink clothing and set up a pink house. She'd be home and hosed. Yeah. Slowed down a little bit there, turning into the wind. But no, never mind. Didn't get a copy, so you're safe for now. Sent me a photo on Discord. Alright, let's see if we can keep this plane level while I click on Discord. Right, okay, so yeah, alright, so you'll have saved games. Back up to older version. Try load save before. I understand. So you're going to an older save, preferably just before you install the thing. Yeah. Did we not have a conversation about Dinkum? Yeah, but if it got like given the game for free, 2 more weeks. Oh no. Back up to older version. I don't know exactly how to. I'm guessing it's an older save. I mean, not like ATS version. And delete and update. Have you tried uninstalling it and reinstalling it? Why put the fuel box in the middle of the runway? Somebody put a fuel box in the middle of the runway, did they? Alright, how far away are we from the airport? Oh, we're heading straight to it, okay. Why put it in the middle of the runway? Stop jet fighters from landing there, I guess? I don't know. I have no idea. So Brett won't miss it. Yeah, that's pretty much about right, yep. Alright, down to 10 on the right. Okay, cool. It's the only way I can work out how much fuel I've got. When you start up your sim, Michael, does it go to the main screen, as in where you've got to press continue or log in, or you can change options and do your mods and stuff? I'm guessing you at least get to there. Alright, so I've got to cross over the water and get to the airport. Okay. I know you missed my comments while you're away, yeah. More convenient there. That's right. Yes. Okay, so you would have uninstalled all your mods. You may need to hang on. So when you press continue, it probably wouldn't go. Is there a way to, rather than pressing continue, is there a way to go load and then load save? That might be something. I've lost altitude here, haven't I? Yeah, down to 1,500 feet. Using 48.1, what's that, litres per hour? I don't know if that's litres or gallons. Fuel flow. Carburetor heat's down. It almost looks like a fuel gauge. out the MiG-28. Yeah, right. I haven't updated that one in Sim, the F5. That and one other aircraft I haven't bought the updates for yet. Where's Mr. TPHI going? Did he skip this airport, did he? He must have. He's going for an adventure. No, he's turned and I think he's heading to the next airport. Automatic. Yeah, he's going to San Jose. Look at that. Yep, he's heading to San Jose already. It's like, I'm not landing at that Llano Grande. Not me. Alright, you can show me what it does. We need to load in an old save. I don't know what flight plan you're on. If you loaded it into Flight Planner, then it probably actually deleted this one and the final airport. I think I had trouble with it doing that for me as well. I don't find that Flight Planner very helpful, to be honest. It keeps deleting one or two airports of my flights down here in Mexico. But I do try it. Also, we've got to get around this bit of a hill from the airport, is it? Yeah. Copied my PLN file. Well, I used the PLN file to fly here. Okay. Can I ask, did you choose to fly on... This music gone loud. Did you choose to start on the active runway, or did you choose a parking space? Because when you choose a parking space, it just gives you the first one and last one. It actually deletes all the others. So you've actually got to go in and load it again. But you can actually come in here now, go here, press this folder and load it, and then send it to Avionics or HTC as well, and it will load the extra bits that are missing. But I had the same. When I loaded it in and then I chose the parking space 2, it just made it go from start to finish, just a straight line. And then what I did was I had to load it in a second time and put in all the rest, but then it had sitting at parking bay. It's a finicky thing with the sim. It does that. Yeah, for making the sim. Yeah. The only difference is if you choose to start on a different end runway or parking bay, it automatically deletes everything in between. Just gives you a straight line. And you got to reload it again. But once you do it again, you're good to go. Alright, let's have a look at how close we are with that fuel. 5, 4, okay, down to 4 on the right main. I wanted right auxiliary. What? Okay, hang on. Right upper. Alright. Okay, I understand what's done there. Yeah, okay. So that's actually the main tank. Alright, I'm going to swap over to that left auxiliary when we get here as well. Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, how far away are we? I wonder how far away Flow is as well, too. Slow the program so that we can actually just use that instead of that tablet I keep opening and closing. We might be able to make it to the next airport before the sun goes down. Let's see if I can preempt a coffee with asking the wife to actually boil a kettle. All right. Hey, my dog. My dog. Ooh, it's a dirt runway. Is it? Or is it bitumen but tiny? Can't tell. Oh, there's a few bits of stuttering on there. I don't know what that was about. Alright, let's drop some gear. Everybody's coming in from the other end, and I was thinking the wind would be more of a coastal thing. Stop that music as well. Where's this fuel bowser? Oh, off to the side of it. Whoa. Yeah, it's not quite in the middle of the runway, but it is quite inconveniently there. Straight in those guys. Alright, park at the back of the fuel bowser. Where's my mouse? Can I have a mouse, please? Thank you. Oh, that almost killed it. Alright, so now we should be running on that left auxiliary. Yeah, right mains. Okay, so what I did was I should have popped it down for the right. Is that right? Left rear, left. Is it LI? L. Oh man, trying to work out. I think that I'm on auxiliary, and then I did right upper, left. So which one is my right auxiliary? I don't know if that's got to be on there. That's the lower valve. Left upper would be a main. Okay, right upper. So Center is main. Left main is up there. That's auxiliary, and that drained the right main. So if this is this one down bottom, it's got to be right auxiliary. All right, I'm going to let it run so we don't go too far there. But you know what? I'm actually going to take that off screen so I can keep an eye on it. We'll have a quick bio break. I'm going to keep this running. Yeah. Sit there for a moment and we'll get some music back on. A quick bio, a cup of coffee. I'm using the in-game Albatross and it doesn't render. The in-game Albatross. Yay. Are you... I don't know. The smog was not rendering. Sometimes it just doesn't do that, or it'll take a moment to download something and then it will pop in. So who knows? All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. We'll have a quick bio break.
And this one time, at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half of band camp is. Sex ed.
What half band camp is. Alright. I am back. Alright, I'm going to get this going. What have we got? Throttle, hot pitch mixture. Thank you. Park brake. I know you didn't do it. I even had my phone on to check if you were doing it. And you didn't, so I snuck it in without even typing it because I know how. Do we have landing lights on this? No. Dome. Panel. I might even put the panel lights on now. Wait, this we do. There's the landing lights. Thank you. Hey, that's bright. Looks like a Christmas tree. It can't be too predictable. I know. I'm looking for it. Actually, my wife met me just outside the shed door. She was bringing up a cup of coffee, which is nice of her. All right, so fuel's at 7 on the auxiliary. We're going to change to... We might go left main next. Sun shining. Awesome. Look, it's a little bit deeper in the grass here. Look at that. Alright, let's go. Look, there's an F-18 there. And a fuel box there. Which one to hit? Neither! Wait, 18's pretty close. Luckily I got a biplane. Oh, hang on, there's a clam jammer there. Hang on, why can't I see him now? He was in the 337. Owl pole, that's the wrong place to have it. Hang on, did Big Owl catch up? I don't know. Had to drag the wife out of the wine cellar. Yeah, the break time didn't take quite as long as I was planning, or thought it would be, because my wife was already made the coffee. She didn't even get my message. She was just like, yep. Dave, mate. Hey, Grumpy. Wait. Single most beautiful aircraft ever built, hands down. Oh, hang on, I got my windows open. Grumpy Old Studios, mate. It is a beautiful aircraft. Never used flaps over 110 mile an hour. Yeah, I didn't think I was going that fast anyway. Dave, mate, just have to say which games are always overhyped, and we have those bendy buses. Wait, what? I'm not going to say on which games are always overhyped, and we have those bendy buses. I have no idea what you're on about. I choose to switch to the OV10. I've got both the freeware and the payware version of the OV10. Why does it not show up? Do I have to go in and like load into these aircraft for them to get into my cache again? Do I have to delete my cache? Oh, hello, someone's flying formation. Nice. sun's about to go down, and I still got my landing lights on. No, I think we'll actually, the lines are dead sexy. You can type in !sexy. It will play the sound file. They are actually, look at that. Look at that sleek design. And it's called a stagger wing, isn't it? Because top wing's back further. That is a nice line. I wouldn't say no if someone offered me one. Excuse me.
I'm dead sexy.
That's right, I'm dead sexy. Actually, I seem to be having a little bit of trouble, some things showing up. Mr. TPHI, I think, was in a smog. Yep, Tundra. That should show up. I flew it just a few weeks ago. Down to 4, we might run that down to about 2 and then leave just a dribble in the left auxiliary. So we may go back to the right side after that. Once I work out, I think I'll face that down and get the right main. If we can have a look at that again. No, that says left rear, or LR. That's the lower. Power valve. I'll run it down next and see which one it's draining out of. Alright, so this I think is a longer leg of flight as well. So let's have a quick look at this, and this. 240 nautical miles. No, wait, which one were we at? No, it's 100 and... Yeah, it's 240 nautical miles to get to the next one, is it? I might actually climb. See if we can get a little higher. Keep some of that sunshine. What's this? Oh, that's the suspension bar. Okay. Alright. Hang on, it actually says right auxiliary fuel tank. No, yes, right auxiliary. Yeah, okay, so I was on right main before. So I have taken the inner, but I think these are just back to front, that's all. So we'll be taking it out of this one now. Yeah, alright. Let's do our climb. Maybe we'll take this up about... Actually, I don't know what the altitude for one of these would be. Let's go 5,000 to 7,000. See what we're like up there. We're going to need more fuel the next one. According to Microsoft, we don't have to do that. Yeah, well, according to Microsoft, lots of things. The Sims should work for everybody. According to Microsoft. I don't know why some of the things are just not showing up. 500 feet per minute climb. Yep. Hang on. Let's just take that back to 500. I do like how this thing, even though no autopilot, I'm able to trim it out really nicely. It's quite stable. Stay in there, go to here, move that, put that there, and I'm going to follow the coastline mostly down to San Jose. Oh, hang on, let's have a look at this again. MGSJ, what country is that? Don't press that button. Press that button. Does it actually tell me more information? The Porto San Jose. No, I can't actually work out what country that is in. Is it Guatemala? Climbing. Just. I want to get over those clouds. I think I'm going to go in those clouds at this rate. That might have been a mistake. Somehow I was convinced today that it was Sunday and I had work tomorrow. I just realised it was Saturday. I'm instantly in a better mood. Yeah. Because we talked about it being Sunday for me. Definitely Sunday for me. Alright, we're just below this cloud, but this next one is looking a little ominous. Ominous? That's a word, isn't it? Ominous? No, I've lost my English, not so good. Habla español. Sí. Bueno. Alright, what are we looking at? We're looking at trying to get through that gap. I see a gap there. I think there's a gap. That part there. If I can up that above and that below, I'll be good. I love it when that happens. What happens? When you can't speak? English not so good? Oh, when you find out this, it's Saturday, not Sunday. Yes. Probably only one thing better than that is when you go and put an old jacket on and you put your hand in the pocket and you find a nice large bill, not bill, but like a $20 bill, or here in Australia like a $50 bill. Something you squirreled away. It's also like when you're in the car and you're looking for change in the ashtray or in the centre glove box. And in Australia we have $2 coins. They're actually quite small. They're thick, but they're small. But they're worth $2. And no, I can't join a call, Michael. You're actually calling me. Thank you. On Discord. I'll have to show that later. I think he meant to actually record something. Yeah, finding money, especially when you're like, I just want some coin to buy a snack or something, and you reach into your glove box or something and you pull out $10 worth of coins. And in Australia that can be just 5 coins. It's a $2 coin. Awesome. My ashtray cup holder fills up with all the armbands from the racetracks. Yeah, okay. That's where you store them. Yeah, that's cool. We're going up to about 7,000 feet here. I think I can get in between this top and bottom layer of cloud, which looks pretty epic, to be honest. That sunset is gonna make it a bit dark pretty soon. I may move the time back sooner than the next airport, but we'll fly through this for a while. That's like thinking it's Saturday and it's actually Sunday. Or that one's even worse. You have a great day though until the evening, and you go, "Oh man, I've got to get ready for work in the morning." Try having 2 weeks off, and then you find out Sunday before you got to go back to work. That one kind of not so nice. It's like, oh yeah, got to work in the morning. I think I'm getting a message now, Michael. I'll check it out after, obviously. My wife's going to come up with a essentially what is a sausage sizzle. We got leftover sausages from going away we didn't use, and so put it on a piece of bread with some onion, kind of like they do at the hardware store, Bunnings. So like a Bunnings sausage sizzle. Alright, stopping this at about 8. It's a pretty epic cloud out here. I have a feeling I'm just going to get myself through this one here. I might just, how far away from the flight line? Yeah, not too bad. We'll just go around this one. I don't want any icing. Am I last? Am I really so slow that I'm last, or is everybody below me? No, there is a boat down there though. Hang on, no, Jake's down there. Looks like Jake's landed. I think we might have left a few people at that last airport, did we? Alright, good. How are we doing with the temperatures? Ice pressure. Oil pressure is pretty high, right on the max, but still just in the green. RPM's below the red, but my manifold pressure is up quite high. Well, actually, I don't know if that marker there. Let's turn this music down. I don't know if that is supposed to be where they recommend, or if it's just garbage on the screen. The red there is probably optimal, and not above that. Landing in San Jose, yeah. Oh, hang on, I think my wife's here. Alright, just going to eat the food while sitting and talking to my missus. I might be muted a bit. Alright, so I'm just munching away, having a chat with my wife as well. Some of the other stuff I missed there. Even the hardcore IDs still need armbands for hot pits, even with hard card IDs. Oh, so you don't have to pull out the ID all the time, they give you an armband anyway. Yeah, okay. Michael can't send it to me through Discord, I'm guessing it's too big. May need to do short versions. Or maybe we'll do a call later, but we'll have to wait till some free time. I'm going to go out after the stream with my wife. I climbed up to 10,000 there. So what I was trying to do was actually organise my mixture. I need a napkin. So let it level back out. When I moved my mixture, I noticed it wanted to climb more. And I got that about as lean as I can go. We are still climbing though. Up my trim. And we've certainly lost the sunset. Oh, it looks great though, look at that. Love the chrome nose cone as well. Prop cone. me. I'll keep stuffing my face here. Can't quite get the trim to settle up at this height. Maybe the clouds are blowing me around a bit. Oh, we're 8 o'clock at night. Sun's just going down. Guessing that's local time. Truly a beautiful aircraft. Did Mr. Longnuts jump out? Did say you had to jump, not go out, I think. Step out. Right, what are we doing now? Wow, almost 200 mile an hour. Oh, because we're descending. Hang on, what have we got here? We've got this. See what our ground speed is. And 180 ground speed. Very good. You're saying set course. Okay, cool. Is there a... There's no GPS control on here, but no autopilot. No, I didn't think so. But hey, that's cool. It actually doesn't even show up as a option. Very good. Say hello to Mr. Place. She's actually stepped away to make another sausage on bread. She made two. She had one, shared the other one. It was nice of her. Alright, let's take that and put that off screen. Oh, they're not going to at least follow the line of path that I should be doing. As we lose altitude again. Pitot heat on. Yeah. Some dome light. Interior light. Yeah, okay. Hello, what's this? That's my trim, is it? Alright. Could have actually used that earlier. How are we doing now? That's from directly behind, so only slightly off. So instead of, where is it? There. Yeah. Slight crosswind. 8.5 now in Canberra. What it is here. You're probably colder than we are at the moment. but Canberra often gets colder. It's one of the coldest places in Australia. And not just because it's full of politicians, being the capital and all. You'd actually think it would be hotter than anywhere else, full of hot air. There's a yacht down in there. Huh. Well, they squeeze through there and park it in there. Interesting. Assume automatically did that. Oh, there's water, let's put a yacht. Having to trim this slightly up. Still descending there a little. Just to keep it at, what are we at now? 8.5. Oh, we definitely came down a lot, didn't we? Okay. How far away are we? Distance 166 nautical miles. Is that right? Maybe. I may also look at time-wise. I try to make it about a 3-hour flight, but wind speeds, aircraft not going as fast as I originally thought. Look, we may end up stopping here at San Jose again. Calling it one short. We did leave a couple of people here. Someone didn't get past there. So I think these are like remnants or shadows where people logged out. A couple of them didn't even make it in. Now if we had flow, you'd be able to see who that was because it'd have a name on them. I've got the aircraft quite trimmed now, so that's good. Just imagine me flying next to you. Okay, you're quite thin, you've got a seatbelt on, so that's good. I don't think they are doing flow for 24. I heard that somewhere. I heard it was almost finished. It was almost ready to go. I may be wrong there too. I think I'm on their Discord. Let's have a look. Flow's parallel 42, isn't it? That's true. Is it parallel 42 that does flow? Or is it somebody else? Remind me. Oh yeah, I want to get Circle B Ranch. I noticed I was looking at doing that a few weeks ago. I noticed Two-Tone Murphy's going to go there too. Circle B Ranch is now an American truck sim by Parallel 42. As well as in the sim, so you can actually fly to it and then swap and jump into the truck sim and drive from the same airport. I was looking at getting it and doing that as well. It's only a small airport. So Is that experimental chase plane? Is it out yet? No, it doesn't have what we're looking for. I've just got to keep this online here. 8,500, I'm fine with that. Announcements. All it is the expo stuff. I'm sure I heard that they were working on it. Camp out utility, yeah. That's getting an update. Maybe I got an email. We're definitely going to have to change the time back. I may actually jump it back an hour. You hope you're wrong? Yeah. It was very useful. I think I heard it's going to have extra stuff as well. And I think we've got another food delivery. We're back in a second. Connor's in ETS, he's always in ETS. Or ATS there, Michael. Visualize says I read the same thing, Flow's not coming to 24. I don't think it's coming to 24 in the same way. I have to look at it again online to read what they said. I'm going to move the time back rather than landing at night. Hello. Oh, that's much better. Things have been on and off again, on and off again. Last I heard was they decided to go full force on it until they decide not to do it anymore. Yeah. 24 native version is currently in development. More feature and adjusted feature set. Yeah, because you can't get community widgets fully supported, but may need updates by creators. Cost is $2 to update the 2020 version to a 2024 native version. $2 is fine. And the free version of it's been supported in 24 at all. It's not being, okay. The Flow Essentials and Flow Pro, but however, it's going to be 24 native. And for current owners, would be a $2 upgrade. Okay, well I've got Essentials, I think. I don't think I got Pro, because I had a few extra stuff I didn't need. On the Pro purchase page. Okay, there you go. I think Pro had stuff for Twitch. And I was like, well, I don't stream on Twitch, so... I don't know. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Alright, that was awesome food, thank you for being patient, everybody. There's a bunch of boats out here. Now, it doesn't look like there's a gap through here. I am considering flying us slightly to the right and going through there, just to avoid the thick cloud here. Do we have an outside temperature gauge on this? No. What we'd do is we'd wind it down and go, whoa, yep, that's cold. Wind shear would be terrible. So we dropped down, well, I think we did while I was munching food there. I mean, technically we could go underneath that. I do hear another aircraft there. Someone above me? No. Huh. Sounds like I can hear another aircraft. I wonder if it's Jared's aircraft making noises. The Fury. Yeah, that'll be what it is. I'm flying in the dark, very good views. Yeah, I figured I should probably drop that back because the nighttime landings are a bit rough. I will go around this as much as I can. You're delivering flour? Very good, good, very good. They're going to get Mr. Ozflight Sim back into Truck Sim. He used to do it apparently. Even streamed it. He says, But that'd be nice to see him in there. And then we get Mr. and Mrs. TPHI in it. When will they be available though to do Truck Sim? I wonder if we should make Mondays Truck Sim Day, which is their Sunday. Would you guys be up for that? Would you do Truck Sim on a Sunday afternoon? Or do we stick to only flying then? That's probably actually quite doable because it'll be a weekend for you guys. One flight, one drive. Yeah. You could do that. This live weather's pretty awesome. I hear that Fury though. Oh, he's just a he's got the Wonder Woman jet. Wonder Woman plane. My Sim's having trouble seeing all these things. Don't you take away our flying days? Well, we might just have to shove in a different day for flying as well. Do another flight. You haven't tried it. Oh, there's nothing like that first go. Just give it a go, and oh, there we go. There goes the Wonder Woman plane. And that would be the end of that fuel. Okay. Well, there's the answer to that. Right auxiliary is empty. Left auxiliary should down. Yep, it's going down. All right. And then we have center, which is main. Okay. And we got a tiny bit left in these other two tanks. It looks like we go down to one, not two. Okay. That would be just enough to find an emergency landing place. Alright, and we also got into a climb for some reason. That was not what I wanted. Just a stream at Dinkin. Alright. Please put truck sims on the afternoons. There may be morning and afternoon stuff, Michael. The reason being is the audience is not always there. So if I do it in my afternoon, a lot of Europe and the US is all asleep. Australian Eastern Standard Time is no longer available. Yay. Alright, let's go back to that converter. Convert. Sydney, Australia. Whoops. Now, let's see if we can get this on the screen without crashing as well. So, I have something like Sydney, Australia, and I put in, well, let's go LA. Alright, that'll be a Los Angeles. And I put in a New York, just gives me both sides of the US. And we're about to go way wrong there. That was a bit on level, thank you. And oh, we lost it. It doesn't like New York. Alright. Well, that's weird. Try that again. Let's go Brooklyn. No, can't do Brooklyn. You can't have that side of the coastline. Wow, really? Let's go Toronto, Canada. That's the same time zone. Yeah, that works. And then we go London. in the UK. So if I start, Michael, in the afternoon at say 1:30 or 2 o'clock, let's say 2 o'clock, 9 p.m. Los Angeles, that's all right. Midnight though for Toronto, and 5 a.m. for London. Who's joining me other than maybe an Australian who's got the afternoon off? So if I did it in the evening, just stream Dinkum. Yeah, no, once a week at the moment. I may even give Dinkum a bit of a rest coming up. I want to redo a schedule. So if I did say 9 a.m. stream, which is what I like to do, that's 4 p.m. Los Angeles, 7 p.m. Toronto, and 12 a.m. London. But if I did an evening stream like I used to, starting at 7:30 or 8 o'clock, see, LA is 2:30 in the morning, Toronto's 5:30 in the morning, London's 10:30. So I think at 9 a.m., like what I do now, I do 9 a.m. That's 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. and 12 a.m. Until daylight saving changes. So, you know, you kind of, you can't please everybody, and as long as you know that you, oh wow, we've been climbing, as long as you don't try to please everybody, which I'm not, I still try to work how I want, but I may do a morning and an afternoon. So what I've been considering is an ETS at one time, which might be in the morning, and ATS in the afternoon, because, or the other way around. Yeah. The new bowling ball colours are black and purple and pink. And it's an 11-pound ball. Yeah. Wait, what? I was being sarcastic. Who's being sarcastic? I'll just stream Dinkum. Yeah, I know.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my.
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Now that's what half band camp is. It's exciting.
What's clowns in Toronto all about? Oh, we're not looking after them. Yeah, right. I dropped that time back. I maybe have to do it
I
again.
am Cornholio. Whoa, that was cool. I need TV for my bunghole. Come out with your pants down.
Holy schmoly, we're going up to 12,000 feet here. Well, we definitely got to climb. Hang on, I've got to redo my trim. There we go. So busy reading chat and trying to get through these clouds that I've actually got myself to 12,000 feet. I'm only doing 150 knot ground speed. No, I'll try and encourage some of those I don't know what they'll be called. Trontarians? Trontonites? What does someone from Toronto get called? As in name of city name. Okay, these clouds must be rising. It makes me think I'm descending, but I'm not. I've still been climbing. Future Americans. You're all Americans. Hello? You're all Americans. Everybody over here is American. We're flying over America right now. Actually, I don't know if there's any land below me. Yeah, there is. It's part of America. What are you talking about? It's all America. Mexicans are Americans. Canadians are Americans. People from Chile are Americans. Brazil. You're all Americans. But if you mean North American, well, Mexico and Canada are part of North America. Or do you mean the UUSA, the Ununited United States of America? Anyone can be American. Well, you're all American. It's all part of America. North America, Central America, South America. How am I still climbing? These clouds are very deceptive. Alright, let's start descending. Maybe we get a bit more speed. Somehow I got to 13,000 feet. I'm surprised I'm not like icing up. I mean, I've been dodging the clouds as much as possible. I don't know if you guys have got holes in the water or you just, I'm going to take that back to 6. Oh, that changed the, whoa, 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 the weather just changed as well. How did that happen? It moved the weather back as well to an hour ago. Okay. That's some pretty wild weather here. Oh, you're northern Canada and southern Canada. Yeah. Just like I'm in Tasmania, and in October I'm going to the North Island. Oh, I don't want to fly through that. I might... I really don't want to fly into that cloud. Let's get ourselves level here then. I did. Who was mentioning it the other day? Was it in stream or was it on YouTube? I can't remember. It might have been YouTube stream. When Canada starts saying that they're going to buy Alaska to complete the rest of their country there. Do you ever do ATS? Yeah, I used to do it weekly. I've been doing it for 6 years. 6 years? Hang on, 6 seasons. No, hang on, you're making me wonder. I'm into my 5th or 6th year, as in streamed multiple episodes over that many years. So yeah. But normally it was in the afternoon or evening, most of the time. If you look on my playlist, I haven't done it for a little while. Let's go back through and where's my last? Because I kind of picked up that Planet Crafter game, which I still haven't finished, and I do want to put that in somewhere. Last truck stream was 17th of June. And it was season 6, episode 5. So yeah, I'm into my 6th year, individual year of streaming. So that'd be 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah. Okay, so, and I think I'm at a level 100 with 100 or 200 million with every garage and stuff. So yeah. ETS or ATS? There's nothing, I'd say neither are better. It's what you want to experience and what you enjoy at the time. Well, most of Europe is left-hand drive anyway, so you only got the UK, which is right-hand drive, but they're cab-over trucks, although I drive a cab-over truck in ATS anyway, because I like the Kenny 100E. So, it's a much and muchness, to be honest. CTS, when it comes out, I think they're actually going to expand ATS up into Canada. I may also do Australian truck sim more. I have tried it. I have worked out how to make it work on 3 screens. So I will probably do the usual over-the-shoulder camera. Because that's what I do with my American truck. I actually have point of view. Jared? No, visualize, sorry. ATS is on the wrong side of the road. So is most of ETS. ProMod says Canada Mod, yes, and also Coast to Coast. But I have decided not to put those in because when you have other people come and join you, it is harder for them to get all of the mods ready to come and join you. Or if we have a paid mod, we've got to put to a paid mod. I just choose not to do that. Now, looking at time, I'm just going to check how far ahead we will go. Let me have a look. We are 86 nautical miles left remaining. We're definitely landing here for fuel. Oh, that is a lot further than I... you know what? We may actually stop at San Jose today. 240 nautical miles, and then it's another 177. Yeah. I seem to underestimate, or the sim underestimates how long it takes these things to do. It said 3 hours and 13 to do this flight. I'm guessing that's without having a break, and also taking off and getting up to cruise speed, and then just sitting and only doing the cruise. I wanted to get down to that little harbour inlet thing there, but that's another 177 nautical miles at 157 ground speed. My butt's sore. Just wait till you start doing trucking. Alright, have you guys got steering wheels, or are you going to use the controllers and or joystick and throttle? Because you can use a HOTAS to drive the trucks using the throttle for stuff, or gamepad. Yeah, so Colonel Indiana Long Last uses the gamepad. Which my Turtle Beach yoke worked for it. It picks it up, but it doesn't work. I sold... what did I sell? I sold a Logitech. I don't remember the version of it now. The yoke, and no, I sold Thrustmaster pedals to MIDI. MIDI joins us in the truck sim, although I think he's been very busy. And the pedals had a switch on it that allowed you to change it from rudder pedals to accelerator and brake, which was awesome. You're awful with the controller. Okay, will you stick with a... oh, I need a steering wheel. Right, have you got a steering wheel? Or are you looking for one? I could recommend a few, depending on budget. Yeah, I think we go to San Jose. I might actually dive down so we can see what's underneath these. Alright, let's run that mixture back up so I don't kill the engine. Just duck through these clouds. I may or may not have a steering wheel in my Amazon cart waiting to buy, yeah. No, I wouldn't recommend Moza for a casual gamer. Also the price is a little more expensive. Honestly, for someone starting out, I'd probably actually recommend a Logitech steering wheel. And to be honest, in your case, I would go the 920 or 923 now, I think it is, because it does Xbox and PC. And you can just unplug it from the PC and put it in the Xbox when you want to. So you can swap between the two of them. Because I am, and look, it's up to you whether you want to join or any of you, but I'm actually going to put Forza Horizon 5 back in the playlist. I used to stream it a lot. We used to do races. We used to do multiple people, like 6 or 8 people at once, all driving around and racing. And I was spent like forever yesterday, probably like 8 hours configuring and getting my whole entire profile back over from the store version into Steam version. Send me a message with recommendations because I am going to forget. Yeah, 923 is probably what I would put. We may do Friday night Forza. I haven't decided when, but yeah, I'm going to get back into the racing, and I haven't bought the Hot Wheels or Rally yet. Anyone landing stand has a real time in the dark? No. Yes, Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, I used to stream it a lot. We used to do it every week, sometimes even more than once a week. And we'd have all these cars, and we'd basically get in and we'd do like the really long race. But we'd have a stipulation, or we'd do, actually, what we do, we started with the worst class, which is that? Is it E class or F class? And then we would build up, and you'd have like a budget. So we'd say to everybody, all right, go buy a car, and you can only got to spend 5,000 on it. There's whatever car in the F class, and then in D class or E class, D class, C, B, A, and then work our way up to the higher, faster ones. But you'd only have a budget. Yeah. Yeah, the 5 foot long, I'm not into those. I do have, though, on my truck sim, a, what's it called? A range shifter, a USB one that sits on top of the Moza gearbox. Visualizes landing in the dark, yeah. Yeah, they add so much content still in Forza. Got a Honda CRX. Yeah, I bought with some points thing I had yesterday. What did I buy? I bought the Lancer Evo 9 or 10 track edition with whatever point thing they gave me, and it seems pretty good. But I got a few other cars that have ended up in my thing. I thought, wow, some really nice cars in there. Oh dear, I own all the cars. I don't own all the cars. I have a couple hundred or 100 or something, but I have multiple of something as well, but I kind of just moved on to something else, I guess. I don't know. I only had one wheel spin. I don't know why. I only had the one wheel spin. I actually uninstalled it from, what was the name of that the store, Xbox Game Pass store. I uninstalled from there because it kept wanting a download even while I was streaming. And it would do hundreds of megabits per second download while I'm actually streaming live. I'm like, no, don't do it unless I say. And it goes, yeah, I'm doing it anyway, because you might have some sort of illegal crack on here, and I need to make sure that I can force you to update it when you don't want it. So I uninstalled it, and I bought it on Steam when it was on sale. That way I can actually own it if I stop Game Pass, and I can choose when to download it. No, I didn't buy Ultimate. This is the first one I didn't buy Ultimate. Yeah, they give you free spins each week. Yeah, it's the first one. I actually went Game Store. Oh, hang on. What did I buy? Steam, actually. What did I buy? And I didn't buy Ultimate originally on Game Pass. What do I have? Standard, Deluxe. Hang on, how do I know which one I've got? Ultimate Car Pack. Let's go see all. No, it doesn't tell me which one I own. I think it's just the normal one. I don't know. In library, there we go. No, standard edition. All the rest though through Xbox, I bought it, and I have a tier, whatever the top tier of Forza Motorsport Online was, and then they kind of did away with that. They didn't really do much else with it. But I had finished so many of the Forza Motorsport achievements. I also have, I actually have Forza Motorsport in the store version as well, which I have played with, what's his name, Sim Fanatic, on his streams. Gone and joined him in his Forza Motorsport races. That's a bit of fun too. Although I prefer the Forza Horizon stuff, because you just get to throw it around anywhere. But yeah, no, just the first time I've actually decided not to get all the Ultimate Pack and all the extra stuff. All the others I've got the Xbox One metal packet, metal tin packet with all the extra first day edition yada yada yada. It's great. You're hoping Mr. TBHI is leading you into the airport. Yeah, good luck. That's when Mr. TPHI needs to start doing some circuit work. Turn around, go back the other way. That'll throw you out. Alright, down to 7. Gotta make sure we change it back to center, which is all the way over the other way. Yeah, okay. I might pop that off the screen. Love being able to do that. Awesome. That way I can keep an eye on a fuel gauge. It's like having a little electronic tablet in the plane. I can just look down and read what my fuel gauge is looking at. Hello, there's someone next to me. Icarus and TPHI. Oh, they're going for a race. And they're going to win because that'll make me last. Alright. Got your PMS 50 up. It's still about 30 miles out. Yeah, I'm 49.3 nautical miles away from San Jose. Doing ground speed of 191. But I'm also off the flight line. Oh, and I'm going even further away. Although, what did I see? Yeah, there's my nav line there. How does it know that that's where I'm meant to be heading? Track of 110. No, 126 is what we should be doing. Alright. Fairly flat here. Got some rain over to the left. That looks awesome. I'm going to get a screenshot of that. Maybe we'll put our... Nah, I don't like that there. Go away. Very good. Hey, Big Al. Had to drop off multiplayer. Was killing me. Maxing my CPU out at 100%. Ooh. Multiplayer was. Were you in VR as well? Wait, why was the multiplayer maxing you out? So when you were not in multiplayer, it wasn't? It was actually okay? Alright, we are definitely going to have to swap fuel out soon. Also kind of maxing out our mixture there. And somewhere in between there, we might have just given it a bit of a struggle. Alright, how's that? Yeah, no microphone working fine. I wonder what, something was going wrong there. Something picking up something. Almost onto the flight plan. Okay, you can stop descending now. Right, once I get this level, I'm going to grab a water bottle out of the fridge behind me. Fine, I'll take a tiny bit of climb there. That'll do. Alright, back in a second. Yeah, that didn't actually stay level, did it? Alright. Some people having trouble on Murph's stream the other day. Was that the one where he was in and out all the time? No, that was him having trouble with trying to get 4K working. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I actually turned 4K off today. Hopefully you're having a decent stream quality. It has never had one error all day today, according to the thing. I haven't seen it pop up with wrong speed and all the rest, because sometimes when I have it in 4K and I stream AV1 codec, YouTube goes, no, I need more, even though AV1's like, no you don't. AV1 compression gives it only requires about 10%. Okay, here's how a bunch of this stuff is working on PC. I was doing an absolute ton of testing today and found out I get way better performance, FPS, GPU, CPU percentage, etc. with a lot of my settings maxed out. Turn stuff down to medium and lower and start getting all kinds of warnings, FPS drop. When you are lowering some of the stuff, I think it may put the load less on the GPU potentially and more on the CPU. So you may actually find that what's happening is that the system is relying on different hardware to process what you're changing to. I also found that I put Forza Horizon 5 onto Steam, which I've now owned for about 3 or 4 months, or maybe even 6 months. Still haven't played it until last night. I had to turn off vertical sync because vertical sync was locking in 6 frames per second. Now the system said you can have extreme everything, so max settings with my system, but then locked on vertical sync on 4K, which means it said, yeah, it's fine for 6 frames a second. I'm like, no. Turn off vertical sync, turn off 24 frames a second, and let it go free. So I did, and then I did another benchmark, and it said you're fine for 100 frames per second on extreme. What it does though was that it did actually run my GPU at 100%, 97 to 100 pretty much the whole time. And if I'm going to stream, now I use another GPU to actually send the code, so I'm good. But if I am monitoring or watching my own stream, it will use extra GPU there. So I turn 1 or 2 settings down from extreme to ultra, or from high to medium, just 1 or 2 things, and I just gave it like an extra 20% to play with, which is good. Well, no, 11%, 89%. So yeah, have a running light button now. Yeah. So I was reading with the ChatGPT was telling me certain things you lower, and this stressed out a bunch of other. Yes, VSync should match your screen's refresh rate, unless you are recording Colonel Indiana Long Nuts. My screen rate on this on 4K is 24 frames a second, but if I am sending it to you guys in 30 or 60 frames a second, the codec can actually do that and send it to you guys, so that's good. I don't see it on my screen though, which is the whole reason I want a new center screen, one that can do 120 FPS or hertz. Mine will do 60, but it won't sit on 4K pumping it out 60. Okay, let's change this. Next one. Thank you. Oh, I should have actually had this one to on, so that when I do that again, right? Yeah, we'll have that there in case I change that. All right. If I have VSync off, I get screen tearing, and it's on smooth as silk. And with it on, yeah, look, your screen probably has a higher resolution anyway. If you turn vertical sync off, you need to actually choose the settings that work. So you can turn vertical sync off and then tell it I want 30 or 60 frames a second or whatever. Like what am I getting now? Let's have a look. No, not that one. This one. Wait, do I have to be clicked on the sim? Probably need that one off. That's where it is. Okay, let's turn that off. Can't get my FPS on the screen for some reason. Oh, hang on, it went up there a second ago. There it is. Alright. Oh, when I click off the screen, oh, because I've got the GTN 750 running. Alright. There we go. 52, 55. It says my GPU's bouncing between 66 and 98%. Sitting around about 80% on average on what I'm watching, and CPU's running at 26 to 29%. Latency of 51 millisecond. So streaming to you guys, it should be streaming and showing up about 50 something frames per second. Now I'm only doing it to 1080, and to be honest I may actually be only sending you 30 frames. I am, because I forgot to change it from 30 to 60 when I dropped down to 1080. Gammy Wombat has joined. Hello, Gammy Wombat. Wow, he went long today. It's a nice long railroad stream. If I have vertical sync off, I get team stream. Yeah, I think you need to change your vertical sync option to which one. Yeah. How was your railroad journey today, Mr. Gammy Wombat? Let's get that one back off the screen. Definitely got down a lot lower here. How far away are we? 17 nautical miles. And I've dropped down to, sheesh, 1,000 feet. Yeah. I still don't see which one of these is a fuel gauge. I don't think there is a fuel gauge on it. Hope the flight's going well. Yes, we have changed the time because otherwise it would be dark. We are managing our fuel at the moment. Actually managing it really well, to be honest. We did have to change the time back twice because, well, the sun goes down. If I'm going to sit on live time, it's dark here. And we decided to finish at this next airport, which is going to be about 3 hours. Otherwise we go another whole hour trying to get to the final destination. I'm still descending, aren't I? Let's go up a little. There we go. Mixture was still back lean. Can't have lean mixture down this low. Or at least not that lean. Fuel is right of the oil gauge. Are you talking about this one here? This has never moved. That has not moved from there. That looks like fuel pressure. I think that's my, when I do my mixture maybe. No, doesn't even do it there. It makes me wonder if it's actually this one here that says carburetor. don't know if that's temperature, which it should be, or it's fuel. And if it is fuel, which one is it actually using? Also 100 watt. Is that how much range I've got? That might be my fuel. Remaining 19.9. Ooh, that might be the fuel there. Electronic gauge. 12 what? 12 gallons? So what? 19.9. What is 19.9? I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. You're asking a lot of questions. Far right top. No, that's oil pressure. There's LBS in pounds. And there's temperature above. But yeah, that one's never moved. But we're going to stop here anyway, so we've got a little bit of fuel to land here. I wonder if there's actually a manual for this. That'd be interesting. Alright, we are going to stop the music. We're going to try and see if there's a windsock. Looks like I've got a power station there. I'm going to do a flyover. Still doing 200 mile an hour. Oh, there was a bit of a stutter. Something decided to load in there. So this is out of Mexico. So our first place actually leaving Mexico. The last airport we landed at was the last part of Mexico. So this is Guatemala, Santa Ana, Salvador. We might actually be in El Salvador. Hang on, where is... Let's have a quick look on the map as well. We've got 10 in the centre. I've got enough to do a circuit or two. El Salvador. No, El Salvador, it starts about here. Okay, so is that right? Yeah. So where is Port of San Jose? All right, Guatemala. Guys, get your passports out. We're getting a newsstand. Whoa, there's a few boats here. Yeah, okay, Port of San Jose. That would make sense. Alright, anyone know which way the flag's going? Live weather. Every time you... Oh, because I do this go forward. Yeah. Jared landed in an interesting place. And upside down too, by the looks of it. I don't see a flag here anywhere. I'm going to poke out into the water. Yes, I'm taking the scenic route. You made me think I didn't have my microphone on there for a second. I did say I'm looking for a windsock to try and work out which way the wind's coming from. I'm going to assume it is coming from the ocean. And you know what the deal is with assuming. Alright. Down important, never use flaps over 110. Okay, 95 knots. Doesn't land unless you can see the flag. Oh no, I've often done it wrong. And oops. Might help to actually see where the airport is. Left that one a bit late, didn't I? Runway 15 it is. Let's take a third level. Oh, there's that stall. Yay for springy suspension. Alright, I think later tonight I might have to go and check out Two-Tone Murphy's link on his Discord about that sound program he had to equalizer, change the sound of 2024 aircraft. Not for this one, but for the Lancaster tomorrow. I hear a helicopter. Thought I heard a helicopter. Alright, is there any parking spaces in amongst here? Look, is that the same aircraft Icarus and Mr. TPHI is in? I can see that one, but why can't I see... Whoa! That was close. Maybe parking for another stagger wing? Not really. Yeah, there's one in between the Tomahawk and the, oh hang on, there's a Huey above us. You can see the shadow. And the Beechcraft thing here. Oh, I can't turn sharp enough. I'm using the right brake. Alright, there we go, that'll do. Alright, let's get, oh, somebody didn't use his landing lights coming in there, that was not good. Just lean it right out. Other way. Other way. Thank you. Can't unlock that door. Nice, the switch is off. Actually, that should have gone all the way to off as well. Someone's standing outside. How to get the back door? Hang on, let's go climb into the back. Alright. Oh, maybe the wrong button. How do I get my person again? There we go, that one. Hey, good aircraft these. I do like that. It was actually quite a nice flight. Considering I used that on no autopilot and could trim it out quite nicely. It is a 2020 aircraft, that's why there's still people sitting inside it. Nice screen. Oh, it actually does have my reflection there. See that? I can actually see my character walking around vaguely. Well done. Alright, shall we get a picture in front of it? Yeah, why not? Yeah, what I'll do is I'll get one before everybody else rocks up, because, you know, too slow. That and stream lag of about 17 seconds. I am going to finish it here, so do we remember what airport this was? MGS, hang on, MGSJ? Yeah, so I'll remove that last one off the flight plan if anybody actually wants to fly that part again. But here we go, now we got a crowd. Mr. TPHI has gone all old Kung Fu Master, man. There we go. Let's get a picture like that. Oh, Mr. TPHI decided to move. No, she's moving around. She's moving. She's moonwalking. Well, oh, here comes Clam Jammer. Okay, cool. Alright, I'll leave the camera there. Mrs. TPHI, can I ask, did you have a facelift? You look at least 10 years younger. And it looks like your husband took those 10 years and added them. Mr. Gammy Wombat, I think it might be full on. It's either Gammy 1 or Gammy 2 or Gammy Wombat. I think you've got 3. So you've got to type in the right one though. So it's a full Gammy Wombat or Gammy 1 and Gammy 2. No, you haven't gone younger. You definitely look younger there. Yeah, you got to be at what?
Verify our range to target.
At least 20?
One ping only. I get it.
Still on the run in your orange jumpsuit. Yeah. All right. I will put that on the Discord later. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and flying with me. I actually like that aircraft. I think I might go the 337 next week, but tomorrow I'm going to do the Lancaster bomber thing, so we'll go and have a look at that. I have actually flown it, but I did auto start and just flew around to make sure controls are set. I did it in 2024, but we may jump between 2024 and back to 2020 because apparently the sounds are better in 2020, which is what it is native created for. So I will be back tomorrow with the first look of that. Thank you very much, and I will catch you guys in another stream. Cheers. Jump in there. Put the music back on. Thank you, Big Al. Yeah, I think it's on his Discord as well.
I'm the most wanted man on my island. Except I'm not on my island, of course. More's the pity.
Your island? You mean Ireland?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, there goes his car, look at all the parts.
Look at the little fuel spitting out. Ready? Oh, yeah, baby.
Get him, drop him.
If he can harness the massive power of television.
We could brainwash the whole country.